So I'm sitting next to Danni tonight at Beechworth Gaol. I've been lucky enough to come here and do a private investigation with Danni. Danni and Belle do the tours here at Beechworth Gaol, and we're sitting inside
Ned Kelly's cell. So he resided here 3 times. The first time when he was about 15, and he was also in here for, it was petty crime really back then. He was set up by, I think his name's Wild Right, and he'd not long got out of here, and he told him that he had this wonderful horse and he needed to ride it back through town. It was a stolen horse.
Of course it would be.
So Ned was put in here for about 3 years, I think, for that. And then obviously the last time that he was here was after the siege at Glenrowan, which is the very famous.
That's the infamous, story.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. And he
was pretty injured when it wasn't he in one of the.
He was the only survivor of the whole thing, and and he was shot to pieces. Basically, where his armor was, that was pretty covered. He had some of his fingers were blown off. His legs are really blown off. So he was taken, after they captured him, he was taken to Benalla, and he was treated there, and he was later put on a train. The timelines are a bit unknown, so the only way we can tell what the history is going on is what's been documented by the police back in that day. So you kind of have to go off that. He ended up back here, and because all the Kelly sympathisers that were rallying around him, the jail, they were all really nervous about them breaking into the jail, and that's why the big gates were put up out there.
Okay, so the double gates, so because you got the first and then second.
So they couldn't get in. And so he was then brought here. He was still quite injured, and up there, so if we'll show you when we go out, there's a cell up there which is a condemned man's cell, but that had the police and that in it to keep an eye on what was going on. He was later, so when he got in here, he didn't realise that his mother had already been taken to Melbourne Jail. He actually thought at the time she was here, but she'd been taken to Melbourne Jail, and so he was basically supposed to be tried, like the trial was supposed to be here, and they pretty much knew he was going to be hung, and that was going to be done here, but the sympathisers, they thought it was not going to work, they snuck him out, took him down to Melbourne. And he was trialled in Melbourne Jail, and he was hung there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. So that's why he was. It was all because Ellen was put in here, his mother.
His mother.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she knocked. They say she knocked one of the policemen over the head with a fry pan. He came. He was not a nice policeman. He used to come and sort of harass them all the time. And so. Who knows?
So this is Ned Kelly's cell. Wow.
So in that, this jail only closed in 2004.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that one. Yeah, it's crazy to think that there was still people like in here in 2004. And
so running water was only put in here in it was either 1994 or 96. So it was still a 3-bucket system, right?
Bucket, one toilet for weeing and pooing, one for water, slops,
one for drinking and cleaning. So
that's crazy. You look at these walls to 2000 and
so and literally the jail just shut down. They walked out. So this was what the jail was like up until 2004. Now they're like bloody hotels, some of them.
The thickness and just the isolation in here is just insane. How cold it would have been, because Beechworth is freezing.
People used to upstairs, back in the day, they would die of hypothermia, and then they would die up there because of the heat. Really, really hot. The walls, so this, you can see all the years of paint on there. So when it was a silent and separate jail, you know, the masks we had, it was all like a hessian, and the colour of it, they were able to blend into the sandstone walls, and a lot of them blended in, and because it was always quite dark, but some of them used to sneak out, used to try to escape. So over the time, the walls got changed to different colours.
Okay.
Yeah. So there've been lots of different colours over the time, but that's going back to the bear just there. Sorry, then.
Yep.
So it's really interesting.
All the secrets embedded in these walls, all the the stories of the different prisoners. Just hard to think like your life changed and this is your lifestyle. Literally, this is the rest of your life in here. You can literally feel like the sadness, the sorrow, it's so different to, yeah.
And a lot of the time, if the asylum was full, they'd bring them down here. If the jail was full, they'd sometimes go to.
I've heard that, yeah. So, yeah.
Which is really interesting. So
the difference between the asylum and here, this is just, when I walk through the feeling, it's a lot more angry, it's a lot more heavy than the asylum, because there was no choices here. You were stripped of everything. You were stripped of every privilege, everything, and
that's right.
You were locked in here 24/7. There's no hope.
No,
it's despair,
no
hope, and I think the crimes they committed. They were murderers. They were rapists. They were the harshness of what they actually did. And once you were in here, that's it. There was no hope. You weren't getting out.
No.
And it's not a life anyone could live. There's no hope here.
No hope. But some of them are in here for the most petty crime. Like back in we've got a lot of the history of, we've got the mug shots.
Yes.
And so some of them were in here for, bad stuff, but then some were in here for, pretending to be somebody else. And so some of them were just like...
And food, like just stealing, like a life skill, like you need to have food. You need to,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And brought into something like this where it's very, it was hard because they really weren't doing anything.
Supporting your family, things like that. Just it's bare essentials to, look after your family and that. So it wasn't always an act of hate or crime or something like that.
And you know what fascinates me is you can imagine back in the time when Ned was here, so you didn't have lighting, they had none of that.
No.
And then kept going to 2004, you got your sink and all that, but you've got that, but then you've still got
this
back in the from the 1860s.
Yeah, it's like it literally is. It drive you insane. Like you're looking around and it's just barren. It's just like there's no. Look, imagine your mental health just declining, literally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're going to try and connect to you through the table. If you've got anyone here that would like to connect to us, talk to us, you can open your eyes now too. I always forget and don't tell anyone. Can you talk to us? Oh, did you hear that?
Oh my God, there's something in the back of my head pulling. There's something in the back of my head pulling. Can you feel that breeze coming through? No. There's something behind me. There's something right behind, right fucking behind me.
Oh, now I can feel it.
Yeah, right behind me. Right behind me. It's fine.
If you're here with us, put your energy into our table, and if you can move our table. They're here.
Can you feel that cousin right next to me? It's right next to you. It's my cousin. Surely you can feel that. It's like they're walking behind. Yeah, just next to you. It's right next to us.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Did you just?
Yes.
Did you just feel that table?
Yes. It just. Come and stand next to us.
I wonder if that got it on there.
Oh wow. They're right next to you. Can you feel that?
It shifted.
Yeah.
Far out.
It's right next. It's right next to. Oh my goodness.
That was such a shift.
That was massive. Charlie's shadow just went past you then.
There was something touching my back a second.
There was just a shadow that just went past Charlie.
I don't want to know.
It's okay. It's just a shadow.
I felt something touch my back.
That's ironic because I just seen a shadow go past. If there's anyone, I'd like to speak to the person in charge. If you can come over and show us your authority, come on over and help us. Tip the table just so we know that you're here. Someone with authority. Someone in charge.
Warden, are you here? Come over and let them know you're here. Come on. Warden, are you here? Who moved the table just before?
That was insane.
I know.
That was.
Did you feel that?
Oh yeah.
That's what we call that. We call that.
That was a tap, like a firm tap.
It's a flick out. So we call that.
Oh, okay. Can you feel that? Listen.
Yeah.
Can you feel that coming straight through?
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm getting it right on my back constantly. Thank you. I'm getting a burning sensation down my, just past my scar. So I'd like to speak to whoever's in charge. There's obviously a very strong entity here. Thank you for coming through. Can you tip the cable again? Give it a good push. Oh, thank you.
It's that tiny little...
Yeah. Are you walking up above us? Oh, did you just feel that? I did. Charlie, watch. Get back. It just tipped. Are you walking above us? As soon as I said that, it just tipped.
It did.
Oh, do you feel that? Yeah, it did.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh my goodness. So you're above us. Thank you. You're above us.
It was just a voice. You heard that voice? Yeah, I heard a voice, female voice. Yeah, so down there.
Stop.
Is it up? Is it up?
Charlie, look.
It's up.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Look at my hands.
Keep it going.
Look at my hands. I'm going like this, so it's not me. It's not me.
The energy.
Sorry. I was trying to show you it wasn't me.
No, it's fine.
I was trying to show you like it's not me.
We know it's not.
Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That's amazing.
But that just proves though.
Yeah.
Because when you lift up, the energy just starts to break off.
That's crazy. Thank you, Spirit. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I did ask, and respectfully, that's awesome.
We're upstairs at Beechworth Gaol. This is where the gallows are. So, from what I know, as best to my knowledge, there was 6 hangings that actually took place here. Below me is where the gallows doors open. I'm just going to go around. And here is the gates. And here is the platform. Below me down there is the original working gallows. And there is a noose above as a displayed item that actually shows you where the men would have dropped dead. So that in itself is harrowing. I can't even try to fathom what it would have felt like knowing that you're going to be hung, the sheer terror and the final part, that the ending of your life, knowing it's going to happen. But the next best thing I can show you is your final last day. So I'm going to take you into the convention cells where you would spend the last part of your day. The night before, I'm going to walk down into this room 104. This is known as the condemned cell. So those under sentence of death were kept in a special condemned cell, away from other prisoners and only a few feet away from outside, which is the gallows. A few days before the execution, they were allowed a visit by family members in the presence of the governor or the warden. The condemned man cell was larger than the other cells, and that is because there had room for a warden or a minister of religion. They also had space to move around where the executioner tied the victims up tightly so their whole gruesome business could be carried out with as much dignity and efficiency as possible. So where we are currently in is where this all took place. So this is the final room where they would pace, they would say goodbye to their loved ones, and they would effectively, I suppose, talk to the priest, talk about their final goodbyes, and I literally can't imagine. This room is filled with raw emotions. You would sit and contemplate, I suppose, your whole lifetime. You would come to terms with any wrongs that you'd done and your final goodbyes to your loved ones. So I'm going to sit down. This is what is known as the mask that they would put on you. I'm going to put this on. If I'm going to be here and experience this, I want to experience exactly what it felt like to be in this room. I'm going to put a spirit box on. I'm going to see if anyone wants to come through. Already I'm feeling really unnerved. This is not normal to be in this room. going to shut the door. My name is Emma. You've seen me walking around the jail tonight. Respectfully ask permission to be in here. Anything that you would like to tell me, please come through on the spirit box and talk to me. Can you hear that already?
Can hear that already.
This is your final resting place. Can't even imagine what it would have been like knowing that this was the end of your life. Hi. What was your name? Can you say it a bit clearer? Did you say Brad? Can you tell me your name? Is there anything you want to tell me? What? Can you repeat that, please? Holy shit. Did you just say fuck you? Oh, did you say something?
Definitely.
Did you just say get fucked? Did you just tell me to get fucked? What was it like to know this was your final resting place? The last place that you would live? Were you sad? Remorse? Scared? Talk to me. What was your name in here? Who was the last person here?
That was fuck you.
Oh! Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that?
I definitely heard that.